Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham Om Nityananda.
Yes. Nityanandam, everyone.
Nityananda.
After this beautiful darshan with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, where he has elaborately explained how important the different padas, the different pillars of Hinduism are for our life, not only in this realm, but even after. How important it is to explain this significance even to our next generation, to ensure that we have a smooth path forward, even beyond this life. And he has shared so many beautiful stories from his life as well. In this blissful space, let us now get ready. And we're going to enter into the next round of today's power manifestation. The best thing that you can do after receiving the initiation is to manifest the powers of Paramashiva. So let us all get ready. Settle down. So requesting all the participants to please come on camera throughout the session. And let us enter into this round of the power manifestation. We're going to continue to manifest the power of body scanning as we have done throughout the day. Yes, in this round, we're going to be scanning our internal organs. In the Shastra Pramana, for this power, it is described that you should visualize your body being completely empty. Just the skin is encapsulating utter blackness. Nothing is inside. In this visualization, just sit and unclutch. Connect to Swamiji and request him to reveal whatever needs to be revealed about your internal organs. Simply chant the Mahavakya and remember Swamiji in your inner space. Let him manifest through you. Don't try to see anything. Be receptive. Don't be aggressive. Simply unclutch from any self-doubt, self-hatred, and self-denial that might show up in your inner space about this power manifestation. And understand everything that is being revealed is manifestation. So don't discard anything. Start penning down whatever is revealed in your inner space about your internal organs. And when less details are shown to you, simply request once more, Swamiji, show me more details about my internal organs. Let us chant the Mahavakya, sit with our head, neck, and spine in a straight line, and enter into this round of the power manifestation.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva.
Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham Om Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham Om Nityananda
Nithyanandam. So all the participants, I'm saying all the participants are sincerely doing this power manifestation. So now you can post your experience, what you manifested through your third eye. So you can post all the answers in the Zoom chat so that we can have a discussion. Chinyu, Chakra, Rajeswara Rupini, Balasubramanian, Waven May, Luca Brundo, Laya. So please all put your answers in the Zoom chat.
Yes, make sure you share everything that was revealed in your inner space during the power manifestation. As always, this is the best way to celebrate. Understand we are sitting here, connecting to Paramashiva from the space of oneness and letting him flow through us. So let us acknowledge this connection by simply sharing everything that is being revealed in our inner space. Sometimes the revelations might even be uncomfortable, but you see, when you share it, especially when you're scanning another person, you might feel, oh, can I really tell this to the person? But when we drop this judgment and we just express everything that Paramashiva reveals, you will see the person will not only be receptive, they will be grateful for us to share the insights that we have received from the third eye. So simply express anything that is being revealed. Even if you see only black, share that also.
Yes. So as Maharaj said, even if you see black, complete black, even that that is the manifestation. So you can share in the Zoom chat. So I request all the participants to please share. Please engage yourself. See the manifestations, the power manifestation, the process you are going through now. It's not only the scanning your body. It's not only scanning your body or scanning others' body. As Swamiji said in today's session, it is conscious access. It is a conscious access to the superconscious happening in the universe. Superconscious happening in the moon, superconscious happening in the sun, and different lokas, different universe. So this is the initial step you guys are taking. So power manifestation, it's not going to stop here. It's not going to stop here.
And Swamiji has also shared that the powers that we are manifesting here, understand these are the preliminary powers. This is the first gap that we have to bridge. This is literally the tapas that we have to do. Sitting and playing with the powers that Paramashiva is showering on us. So going through that self-doubt, that self-hatred, self-denial that comes up when we sit, that impatience that Swamiji has mentioned today. See, so many siddhas would have stood on one leg for 20 years to just get a glimpse of Kundalini awakening, glimpse of power manifestation. And we are so spoiled, we are so flooded with the blessings of Paramashivam. All we need to do is be consistent, manifest the powers, even when we feel it is not manifesting. Being persistent, having that will persistent to continue to manifest until the greater possibilities and powers open up in us. So Ma Nitya Chakra Raja Sarupini has shared almost black except for green stuff in my intestine. See, that is amazing. So you actually know what you need to attend to. Immediately, it was the solution comes with it. So Swamiji has given so many different ways, techniques, remedies, haritaki, or different kriyas for intestinal health, even yoga. See, like Surya Namaskar, which is capable of burning any residues in your intestines. So many different things that Swamiji has revealed. So the moment the consciousness is being shined on, whatever ailment, whatever issue you might face, and see, those might be multidimensional. You might wonder, why am I not manifesting well? And if you see the answer, something might be revealed about your stomach. So it is not that only from your work ethics or the amount of hours you spend every day, your wealth gets decided. No, it can be as simple as having too much heat in the stomach, which will lead you to not being able to be diplomatic in your job, not manifesting the break. So take those small hints very sincerely and attend to them. You will see a breakthrough in multi dimensions of your life.
Yes. Chinyu, she has written, I'm sweeping my body, sweeping a golden man. Golden man. See, when you, whatever it may be, you have to manifest again. You have to scan through your third eye again and again. You will reveal more and more answers about your body and about your conditions.
And you can also ask Swamiji, hey, I don't understand. What am I supposed to take from this? Reveal it in a way that I can understand. See, anything that is being shown in your inner space is a blessing from Paramashiva. So that you can always take it as that. But if you want to find a solution, you can always just ask. You don't have to be shy or reluctant about it. It is your higher self manifesting through you. So you can say, hey, I don't understand what you are trying to show me. Please show it in a way that I can understand.
That is good. Chinyu, you have revealed whatever you saw. It's really good. So participating and engaging. So all the participants, it is very important. Just engage yourself. Only then you can manifest, you can express the powers of Paramashiva. And now, Acharyas will move to the next session of Swamiji's satsang.
Yeah, we're going to learn about depression and expression. So, requesting everyone to please settle down. This is a very relevant topic for these times where everyone is struggling with depression to some extent due to the Western lifestyle, the media consumption, the plastic food. So many things lead us all to suffer with depression. It is just the yuga that we are in, where this is one of the main topics that we all have to face. So let us listen closely and deeply to the revelations from Swamiji on depression and expression.
As long as it is flowing, it is the river, expression. When it stops moving, depression. In our life also, as long as your mental thinking, your energy is just flowing, it's just moving without being stopped either by the greed or by the fear. Attachment makes you stop and fear makes you stop. Attachment and the fear. These are the two things makes your life dull. You may think, how can you say from the attachment only makes our life more joyful? It is never the attachment. If you have the attachment, you can never enjoy anything. You can never enjoy if you are attached to something. Because if you are attached, you will only try to preserve or protect, never enjoy it. To enjoy, to live it, you need to let go. Only when you let go the things, you can really live the things. Only when you have the courage to live, you will have the courage to live. Most of us don't express ourselves, don't give our love, because we are afraid one day we may be cheated. One day we may be exploited. One day he may take himself back. She may move away from us. The fear that he may move away from us, she may take herself back, makes us not to open our hand, open our heart too much. Even in your relationship, even in your love, you are very careful, very calculative. You see, you try your best not to open up too much. The fear that he may move, she may take herself from you, makes you not to open. The attachment, the very root of the attachment is nothing but the fear. The attachment is the idea which never lets you flow as you are. It never lets you to change your life. It never lets you to flow with existence. Whenever seed dies, whenever your desires die, your attachment dies, you move or you become a new person. Your next dimension opens. Your attachment to the dolls and toys should die for you to grow. Unless those attachments are dead, your attachment all car and not car. How can you grow to the level of getting attached to a real car? When you let go your attachment with the doll, then you go to the level of getting attached to the real thing. When you let go, you go one step further. Letting go or letting not come back by the attachment is not a way to express yourself, to come upon a new creative things. Your life is flooded by creativity. As on now, because of our attachment and the fear. When I say attachment, I don't mean only the physical things. Attachment to your concepts, attachment to your judgments, attachment to your ideologies. Even those things makes you very dull and depressed. Most of the time, we carry others' opinions, others' ideologies, others' philosophies on our head. Small story. One are the people who suffer the most on the planet Earth. Philosophers never go to hell because they are already in hell. The philosopher, he wants to repair his shoes. He ran to a cobbler who repairs the shoes. He asked him, "Can you repair my shoes? I have to go out and repair my shoes." Cobbler, the saint, he is a Zen master. He said, "I can barely repair it and give you, but it takes at least half an hour." Philosopher said, No, I have to go urgently, do something immediately. Master said, "Alright, then wear the another pair of shoes." He gave another pair of shoes. So wear this pair, go to your lecture and come back. By the time you come back, I'll keep your shoes ready. Your shoes will be ready. You can have them back. The man got terribly angry. And you can see one more symptom of philosopher's ego. That man got totally angry. What? How can you how can you tell me to wear somebody else's shoes? Master said, "Fool. Many things, there is so many questions, ideas, and why not somebody else's shoes on your legs? This is much better than attached. Most of the time, we carry everybody's ideas on our head, others' ideology, prejudices on our head. We get attached to the ideology and concepts. That's a beautiful saying by a Western philosopher. You cannot step into the same river twice. Because next time when you step, the river has changed. The water has changed. It is not the same water. It is not the same river. You may be stepping from the same ghat, same steps, but never into the same river. Because it is always new. Every second the river is new. That is why they say you cannot step into the same river twice. But I tell you, you cannot even step into the same river once. How? By the time you put your steps into the water, by the time it reaches the ground, the water has changed. By the time your leg reaches the ground or the sand in the river, the water has changed. So not only twice, you cannot step into the river even once. Just like a river, life is changing moment to moment. But you hold on to your ideologies, your concepts, your prejudices about the situation, about the person. About the situation and about the persons. You have your own idea about the persons. You have your own idea about the situation. You have your own idea about everything. You think this person means he will act like this only. That person means he will react like this only. There is every chance he must have changed. He might have been transformed. But we never respect others' transformation. And not only the others change, even you change many times. Yesterday you may be the person with full of anger and vengeance. Today something would have happened to you. There is every possibility your inner personality must have changed. But because you don't believe the transformation can happen to you, because you don't trust the transformation is possible to you, because you never feel or trust the transformation or the growth can happen to you, you bring the same mental setup, you bring the same type of reaction, you take the same type of decisions. Then today you need a perfect anger. That is disturbed. Today there is a chance you have learned. But if you don't trust your inner consciousness, you don't let go your decisions, you don't change your choices, because you don't trust that growth can happen to you, transformation can happen to you. Today when somebody criticizes, again unconsciously you choose the same decision which you did yesterday. Will come and ask me, Swamiji, what you say sounds so nice to us. We feel every word from your mouth is a truth. It's ultimate truth. But we are stuck, we are not able to practice. Especially the so-called Vedantic students. If you want to see the schizophrenic people, go and see the Vedantic students. Vedantic students are nothing but schizophrenic. Their head pulls one side, heart pulls the other side. They are always in dilemma. Problem. I have seen many Vedantic students, they come and tell me, Swamiji, I understand all the truth, but in practical life I am not able to put it. I'm not able to have experientially. What can I do, Swami? What should I do? When you say, I understand, I'm not able to put into practical life, somewhere you miss. Understand one thing. Do you say, I understand the fire will burn, but Swamiji, I am not able to resist putting my hands into the fire? You never say that. When you understand the fire will burn, automatically you keep yourself out. Even if you are touched by the fire, you run. When you follow that, why not this? First thing, there is some serious problem in your understanding. You may not have understood, but you may be posing yourself that you have understood. Next thing, after understanding some new concept, let go your old ideologies. Don't have attachment to your past decisions. Don't have attachment in the way you which lived. You have an old mental setup. You have old mental conditioning, way of reacting to the situations, way of reacting to the persons, way of reacting to the life. Your attachment to those ways of reacting to the persons, to those ways of reacting to the situations, to those ways of reacting to the life, never lets you enter into the new understanding. When you let go your old ways of reacting, your old ways of choices, when you are not attached to your old ways, to your old choices, when you let go, you'll end up with a new understanding. Any seed which decides to die only can become tree. Deciding to sprout means deciding to die. All pathfinders are path breakers. When you decide to sprout, you decide to die. Only when you decide to die as an old person, you will decide to be born as a new person, new being. Most of the time, our attachment to the concepts, to the ideologies, to the philosophies makes us not to move ahead. That is the major obstruction which makes your personality from river to the pool, from expression to depression. Depression is nothing but the mood or the mind which does not flow with the life. It is nothing but the energy of your being not able to cope up with the reality. You have two things, the imaginary life and the real life. When your imaginary being, when your concept about yourself or your concept your idea with which you live, your decision with which you face your life, all these things, when they are not able to cope up with reality, you fall in depression. Whenever your being does not meet the real life, you fall in depression. The conflict between the real life and your being, the reality and your imagination is what I call depression. Whenever you are in conflict, you are in depression. Depression can be used as a beautiful meditation. In Tantra, they say that the beautiful people set the meditation. It's attributed to Shiva, which is written 5,000 years ago. The full name name of it is called Mahanirvana. The way to attain the eternal liberation. Tantra means technique. Nirvana means liberation. Mahanirvana means eternal liberation or ultimate liberation. Ultimate liberation. Way to ultimate liberation. The technique to ultimate liberation. There is a beautiful sloka. Whenever your mind falls in depression, don't resist with it. By resisting, again you will be creating one more imagination how you should be. I have always seen, worry is one problem. People start worrying about the worries. They come and tell me, Swamiji, I have too many worries, what can I do? They make one more worry out of the worries. Now, as on now, if you have 10 problems, the one more problem, 11th problem, you have so many worries. 11th problem is created by the idea that you have too many worries. Fighting with worries or resisting the worries only going to create one more worry. Again that becomes one more stone, one more rock which stops your growth. If you are worrying, they say the worry can be used simply as a technique to reach yourself. Actually, in depression, you are more solid than in joy. So if you can use the depression as the path, you can reach your being. In depression, you can actually touch your being. Depression can become an experience of peace in you. Whenever you want the aloneness, whenever your inner being wants little rest from your regular activities, it sends you the message. That message only is read as a depression by you. It just wants to rewind. It just wants to rest for few days or for few minutes or for few hours. But by the society, the conditioning of the society has taught you rest or relaxing means something wrong. You have an idea, you have a deep condemnation against resting or laziness. Society never wants you to rest. Society wants you to run, because only then it can use you. For the sake of utility of the society, it has created a deep guilt in you about the rewinding or the resting process. Even when you rest just to run, not for the sake of enjoying the rest. All your vacation, you take the vacation just to run again. Even at the time of vacation, you are expecting when it will end, when I can start running again. You are just waiting to run. The gap between two wars can never be called as peace. It is preparation for the other war. War, preparation for the other war, war. Gap between two wars can never be called as peace. Just like that. Your vacation can never be called as vacation. It is just the gap between two wars. You are preparing again to wage the war. That is why even in your vacations, you don't rest. You don't relax. Inside your mechanism, inside your system, you have a deep hatred towards resting, towards relaxing, towards laziness. The very word laziness has got some condemnation in it. Your mental setup has become such. You resist your need for aloneness. You resist your being's request for its own space. Your being needs its own space. Your being needs a little bit of aloneness. But your resistance to give aloneness, your resistance to give space for your being only creates depression. When you resist, being starts taking away, being starts rewinding itself, being starts shrinking from your mind. Your being getting shrunk from your own being. Part of your being is just rewinding from your activities, your regular day-to-day routine. That is what you call depression. Again, you start fighting with it. Fighting makes the depression much worse. Depression is like a black hole. If you don't resist and enter into it, it can create Big Bang. If you resist, never think you are not going to be taken inside. You will be sucked inside beyond your resistance. Whenever you resist, depression is like a death. As long as you resist, depression is a death. When you just allow it to happen, it just regenerates you totally. Totally it regenerates you. There is a beautiful meditation technique they give in Tantra. When somebody is depressed, they tell him to meditate on blackness, not darkness, blackness. There is a difference between darkness and blackness. Darkness is the lightlessness. Blackness is the vibrant, vital darkness. Darkness is the negative aspect of blackness. Blackness is the positive aspect of darkness. We know only one thing. Black means it is dark, that's all. We do not know something like positive darkness. There is something positive darkness. That is what they call causal body. Darkness means shunya. Blackness means purna. Darkness means the lightlessness. It's nothing. Blackness means which is totality, whole. It can be explained in this way. Blackness is the blackness of the womb from which you are born. Darkness is darkness of the death in which you get lost. But ultimately, both meet and merge in one point. If you relax into the darkness, it becomes blackness. It regenerates you. If you relax into the sleep, next day morning you are fresh to live your one day life, one more day. If you don't relax into the sleep, even in the sleep you will be continuously resisting with your being. The resistance with your being is only called nightmare. Even in the sleep, you don't relax with yourself. You just want to jump here, there, here, there. Even in the time of sleeping, when you don't rest with yourself, you face nightmares. When you go deep with your darkness of sleeping, you enter into such a deep blackness. The space in which your being is regenerated. Next day morning, again you are fresh. Tantra says, when you come out of your sushupti, sleep, you should be fresh just like birds and animals. Have you seen any bird morose, tired after the sleep? As soon as morning it wakes up, you can see the birds chirping and the calf just running around, the mother, cow, dog, it will just go and check its boundary. Even the street dogs, early morning as soon as they get up, they wake up, they will go around and check their boundary, whether others are intruded, whether their boundaries are safe or not. Cat, as soon as they woke up, they just stretch the whole body. In Hatha Yoga, there is an exercise called cat stretch. As soon as they wake up from the bed, they will stretch the whole body. The whole nervous system will be alive. Human being is the only animal who turns as soon as he wakes up from the sleep. As soon as we wake up from the sleep, what we do? Turn and pull the blanket. Human being is the only animal who is tired of taking rest. No other animal feels tired after taking rest. We are the only animal who feel tired of taking rest. Why? Because even in deep sushupti, we don't rest. We condemn darkness. Our resistance to die never lets us relax. Our resistance to let go, our attachments to the wakeful state never lets you fall into the deep sleep. That is what you see in the name of dreams or in the nightmares. Whenever you are caught by attachments, you see dreams. Whenever you are caught by fears, you see nightmares. Fears and attachment, they both are the main reason which doesn't let you to flow into the darkness. If you know how to flow into the darkness, you will be able to have a deep possible sleep. Whenever you have the deepest possible sleep, your deep sleep regenerates you totally. If you have the deep quality of sleep, your wakeful state also will be in a different quality. If you don't have night dreaming, you will not have daydreaming. Because daydreaming and night dreaming are very closely related. They are very closely connected. Whenever the quality of your sleep increases, the quality of wakeful state also increases. Jagrata and Sushupti are very closely related. The Swapna is the thing which makes Jagrat also off and Sushupti also off. In Jagrat also you are off. In Swapna also you are off. In Sushupti also you are off. Swapna means dreaming. Dreaming is nothing but greed and the fear. Dreaming is nothing but your attachments and the fears. Attachments and the fears are the root of dreamings. If you are greedy of the future, you are attached to greed. If you are afraid of the future, you are attached to fear. Fear and the greed are the two major reasons never lets you fall into the deep state of your being. Whenever your quality of sleep increases, whenever you enter into the Sushupti directly, whenever you don't have the dream between the Jagrat and Sushupti, you reach a new state called Jagrat Sushupti. As long as the dream is there in between, the Jagrat and Sushupti stays apart. Both are contaminated. When the dream is taken out, Jagrat and Sushupti gets united. In Jagrat also you will be total. In Sushupti also you will be total. Jagrat Sushupti is what we call Turiya, the fourth state. Then whole 24 hours you are just flowing. Turiya means don't think. That is a different kind of state. We have a great fear towards these words, and especially these Vedantic teachers and preachers. They have spoiled the whole spirituality by giving two big meanings to these words, making them as impractical as possible. The very words makes us frightened. That is why I never use these words. Very rarely I use these Sanskrit words. Turiya, Atman, Paramatman, Nirvana. All these words I try my best to avoid because they are totally contaminated, loaded with unnecessary meanings. Instead of giving a direct explanation, they have been loaded by too much of unnecessary meanings. Tell you the simple understanding, simple way of flowing with your thoughts. When you live totally. When you live totally. This is a simple method to taste Turiya directly. When you live totally without dreams, you will taste Turiya. When you live totally without dreams, again you will taste Turiya. Daydreaming and night dreaming are the only opposites, only enemies for Turiya. Once you throw away the guilt. Today morning, I had been to a devotee's house. He was asking me the same question, the same subject. How do we balance the outer world and the inner world? How much I am supposed to work and how much I am supposed to be in spiritual activity? I told him, as long as you try to balance, reconcile, you will be in conflict. The very idea, both are contradictory, is the contradictory in you. The very idea is wrong. Very idea that living and leaving are two contradictory things only creates trouble. When you live, you carry a guilt. Oh, I am supposed to live, I am supposed to attached only to the God, I am supposed to be a divine, I am living all these desires, what will I do, when will I grow? You carry a guilt. When you leave, again you carry a hangover of desire. I have not lived, I have not done that, I have not enjoyed this, I have not enjoyed that. How can I live? You see, I am having so much of desires. I am being pulled towards it. What will I do? When you leave also, you carry desire. When you live, you carry guilt. Carrying guilt and carrying desire never lets you live or live totally. Any experience which is not fulfilled in your being, half fulfilled or unfulfilled, whether it's a desire or fear or greed or lust or anger, anything, when it is unfulfilled, that just pulls you back to fulfill itself. Unfulfilled experiences have got a tremendous power, force, capacity to call you back, to pull you back to fulfill itself. Because you are fulfillment. Your basic nature is Purna. Your basic quality is fulfillment. You cannot have anything which is unfulfilled. So any desire, any emotion, any sanskar, any karma which is unfulfilled, any experience which is unfulfilled in your being, pulls you back, calls you back to fulfill itself. Anything which calls you back to fulfill itself is called as karma. The pull of karma is nothing but the pull of your own thoughts, your own experiences which is unfulfilled. So anything left unfulfilled pulls you back, calls you back to fulfill itself. When you live totally, you will know how to live totally. If you know how to get depressed totally, you will know how to express yourself totally. But the very word depression has got a condemnation in it. You do not want to get depressed. You resist continuously with the depression. You resist the black hole. That is why you will never let the Big Bang happening. Big Bang is a Srishti. Black hole is a Pralaya. Only when you allow the Pralaya to happen, the Big Bang can happen. The Srishti can happen. Srishti and Pralaya are one and the same. Every moment the Pralaya is happening. Every moment the Srishti is happening. If you know how to let the breath go out, only then you will know how to breathe in. The depth of breathing out and the depth of breathing in will be one and the same. If you know how to cooperate with destruction or pralaya, you will know how to express yourself. Depression is pralaya, expression is srishti. So let depression take you over whenever it is necessary. Meditate on the darkness. Meditate on the blackness. Whenever you feel your being needs aloneness, your being giving you the notice, warning that it wants to get depressed, let you cooperate with your being. Let you allow the depression to happen to you. Let you allow the darkness to take you over. Let you allow yourself into the blackness. Then you will see, when you come out, you will be totally a different person. There are two ways. You can reach the divine by Purna or by Shunya. I tell you, in early times, Purna was the nature. Before the scientific revolution, Purna was the nature of human beings. They are not stressed. The stress was very less. There is a meditation technique in Patanjali. Just sit and chant Om, you will have ecstasy. But today, if you just sit and chant Om, what you will have? You will have only the drowsiness. In those times, the people by their nature were joyful, ecstatic. The nerves are very sensitive. They were able to be alive. For them, those techniques have worked. For them, the method is to go through Purna, to go through joy. Today, modern man is filled with stress, depression, worries. For you, even through depression, you can reach the divine. So whenever the setup of the mind changes, techniques also can be changed. Now, if you try to enter into the path of Purna, you will be again resisting your nature. Our nature has become depression now. As on now, whether you accept or not, our nature has become depression. So using the depression as a method is the only way to reach the divine, reach the deep state of expression. As long as you resist the depression, accept some more problems, nothing else can be achieved. No medication. I tell you, no medication is going to help depression. Only in last 1 year, 2003, 103 million depression medication prescriptions are issued only in US. In the States, 103 million depression medication prescriptions are issued. This shows we are fighting with the depression. We are fighting with our own being. It's like you try to pull your shoelace and try to fly. Can you fly by pulling your shoelace? Never. It will create only fight between yourself and yourself. So, as long as you fight your depression, there is no way of you coming out of it. It's like a fighting with your own shadow. As long as you are alive, you will have your shadow. As long as you enjoy the togetherness, you will need aloneness. If you are enjoying the togetherness, attachments to the world, naturally you need a little bit of space for your aloneness. You enjoy togetherness, but you resist aloneness. You enjoy the life, you resist the death. But you don't understand, both are two sides of the same coin. When you know how to enter deeply into the depression, you will know how to enter deeply into the expression. Depression is the seed for expression. Expression is the way to depression. They are just cycles life and death. They are nothing but the peak and valley of your being. The peak of your valley, peak of your being is expression. Valley of your being is a depression. If you resist the valley, naturally you will resist the peak. The height of the peak and depth of the valley is naturally proportionate. If the height is more, the depth is going to be more. If the depth is more, height is going to be more. A man who knows how to handle the depression, if you know how to go deep with the depression, how to travel with the depression, then even depression cannot depress you. Worry cannot make you worry. Then worry will worry how to make you worry. Depression will get depressed how to make you depressed. If you know how to travel with the depression, depression can never depress you. The very idea of depression will be lost. As long as you resist, only then it is a depression. Then you know how to travel with it, how to cooperate with it, how to relax with it. Depression can never depress you. That is what Gita means. Sida Ushna Samadukkeshu, in the heat and cold, in the suffering and joy, maintaining the calmness. It does not mean you will try to be sane in the time of expression or in the time of depression. You will just travel totally into the expression and totally into the depression. When you travel totally into the depression and totally into the expression, you don't have something called depression. The very depression disappears from your life. Cold is nothing but your resistance towards the outside temperature. Once you start living, you get habituated. It is the initial resistance towards the atmosphere or weather only is called as cold. Same way, Sita and Ushna, both are nothing but your resistance towards the atmosphere. Dukkha or the Sukha is nothing but your labels about your experiences. You can label any experience as a depression or as an expression. It is just your label which makes something as depression or something as expression. Thank you.
Yes. Nityanandam, everyone.
Nityanandam.
Beautifully, Swami has revealed the deeper insights about depression and how our resistance to the depression will only automatically suck us deeper into it. It is the resistance that is making the depression as part of our life. Requesting all the participants to please share the powerful cognitions that you have received from this session. If you have anything you want to share, please let us know. Actually, there's one thing I wanted to point out towards the end. Swamiji has been sharing about how our perception of cold itself is only our resistance towards the outside world. Beautifully, as part of the brahmacharya, it is one of the essential practices to take cold showers, which will only bring you into the completion with the outside world. Understand your body itself is capable enough of produce intense heat, which can stabilize your body temperature. So only your resistance, you fighting with the outside world, is what makes you experience the cold. So if we can be in completion, then naturally we can even start enjoying this.
Yes. So basically, it's all about our resistance and exclusiveness. So the basic thing, the basic nature of the human beings is to exclude the logic. Our human logic itself is to break things, they split. But going beyond logic, uh, c- being in oneness with Swamiji, manifesting the powers, okay, understanding means understanding about the powerful cognizance of Swamiji, what Swamiji is revealing in the all the sessions in each topic. We go beyond our logic. We get into oneness with Swamiji, and we express the powers and space, state, and powers of Paramashiva.
Yes, with this, let us now get ready and enter into the final round of power manifestation for today. Since we are fast approaching the end of today's Paramashivoham Level-1, let us enter into another round of body scanning. In this round, you can maybe connect to a partner. If you have anyone around you directly, you can connect to them. And otherwise, you can call someone from your team belief, family members, distant relatives, friends, anyone who you feel could benefit from a third eye reading. Give them a brief introduction about the science of third eye. Tell them that you are an initiated disciple from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, and you're going to manifest this power, which will not only identify certain aspects about their body, but it might even give a solution or provide healing. See, whenever you're manifesting third eye, it is Paramashiva's third eye, which is shining on that person. So naturally, whatever needs to be removed will simply be burned. So practice this power of body scanning as much as possible on yourself and on others. And yeah, we're requesting everyone to please reach out to another person. If it is not possible for you to reach out to anyone, you can maybe you just select a celebrity and scan them. And then once the power manifestation is over, you can verify online whether what you have seen is a known medical condition. But I would really suggest that you connect to a person you know so your team really can benefit from the power manifestation.
Yes. So this is the right time to complete with all your team lead members. Swamiji clearly said at least 11 members in your life. You should have the space for 11 members in your inner space, from which if you feel complete with these 11 members, you can experience, you can have the glimpse of the enlightenment itself. So this is the right time. Call your team lead and speak to them and manifest the powers. Manifesting powers will easily, get them to complete with you. So all your team members can be in completion just by manifesting the powers, and all your day-to-day life conflicts, and the entire team can progress in their career as well as in your spiritual life. So please reach out to your team members and start manifesting the powers.
See, it is like you have the direct phone line connection to Paramashiva, and you just bring your team members with you on that call. You manifest that space, the state, and the powers of Paramashiva, and you hold them in your space. So naturally, they will also benefit from you manifesting the powers. With this said, let us now all get ready, connect to another person, and start scanning their internal organs. Chant the Mahavakya, Om Nityananda Paramashivoham, intensity. Vibrate with the Mahavakya. Every cell of your body should reverberate along with you chanting the Mahavakya as we enter into this round of the power manifestation.
ஆதிசிவன் ஆதி அந்தமில்லாதொரு ஜோதி வடிவமாய் வந்து நின்றார். ஆதிசிவன் ஆதி அந்தமில்லாதொரு ஜோதி வடிவமாய் வந்து நின்றார். ஐந்தோழில் செய்தொழித்தான் அந்த வருத்தம் தீர்த்திட உலகம் வந்தான். ஆக்கைக்கு தேக்கைகள் அடித்திடும் போது சதாசிவன் என்னும் நினைவு கொண்டார். மாயை மக்களை மயக்கும் போது ஈசானத்தான் என்னும் நினைப்பும் கொண்டார். கண்கள் ககனம் காத்திடும் வேளையில் விட்டுருவாய் வந்து தானாய் நின்றான். ஆகாத மனிதரை அழித்திடும் வேளையில் ஆகி
Yes. Nityanandam, everyone.
Nityanandam.
Now, please share whatever was manifested in this round of the power manifestation. You can also let us know whom you scanned in this round. Did you connect to a team member? Or you manifested this power on a celebrity or even yourself? Share whatever was manifested. And we would also request the translator to please share the number of people in the Chinese translation room. If there's like a separate count of people, please let us know. Yes, share whatever was manifested in this round. And if you are currently connected to a partner, you can also verify with them. Share whatever you have seen in your inner space. 25. What do you mean by this number, Ma? Can you elaborate? All right. Thank you, Ma. Okay, so please share any results from the power manifestation.
So all the participants, please engage yourself, share your experience in the Zoom chat. So this is the right time for you to manifest this great technology of manifesting the powers, being oneness with Paramashiva. So don't miss this opportunity of manifesting your higher potential, the super consciousness of Paramashiva. So many people outside don't have this opportunity of manifesting this powers and becoming Paramashiva. Being one with Paramashiva is literally becoming Paramashiva himself. So don't miss this chance, don't miss this opportunity of expressing yourself, expressing the state space of Paramashiva and powers of Paramashiva. So we are here to guide you, help you to manifest the powers. So all the participants, please share your experience in the Zoom chat. So once you move from the level wherever you are to the next level, it's going to be a very good breakthrough in your spiritual as well as in your career. It is going to you're going to grow in all aspects of your life.
See, it is like that. When you align yourself, simply the power manifestation will happen through you. Swamiji has given the 4 tattvas for us to align, which are integrity, authenticity, responsibility, and enriching. Integrity means aligning the words that you give to yourself and others, fulfilling those words with your very life. Authenticity means being at the peak of your possibility at any times. So aligning also to the external expectations of you, since you manifest those only. Responsibility means understanding that you are the source of everything in and around you, and therefore you're responsible for everything that is happening in and around you. And enriching means constantly being in the space of contributing to others' life and to your own life also. So when you align to those 4 tattvas, naturally, the manifestation will happen. So if you feel there is like struggle to manifest, nothing is really showing in your inner space, then ask yourself, where am I not integrated? Where am I not authentic? Where am I not taking responsibility? And where in my actions am I not enriching? Where do I take the decision not to align to the 4 tattvas? Naturally, you will have a breakthrough in your life. Ma Nitya Chakra Raja Sarupini is sharing, feeling like I am a hot air balloon during the power manifestation. It's great. Now, you don't always need to have a clear understanding of what is happening. Simply understand that Swamiji is manifesting through you. Intense energy is flowing through you. Patanjali has shared like levels of expression of the Kundalini awakening, and having intense heat and even profuse sweating is one of the preliminary steps of the manifestation of Kundalini awakening. So keep manifesting the powers, and naturally the breakthrough will happen for you. Thank you for sharing. And with this, let us now conclude today's day of Paramashivoham Level-1. Thank you all for joining us and staying till the very last session of the day. Let us all take a moment and reflect on what we have imbibed today. It is important to revisit all the powerful truths that we receive, not only during the Acharya sessions, but especially during the Darshan, the constant updation and upgradation we receive from Swamiji. We should do the manana, the internalization, and apply it to our inner space. So make sure you always do the reflection internally, discard what you don't need anymore after you have received the powerful cognitions from Swamiji. So let us all sit straight with our head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of the heart center. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, visualize Swamiji as you conclude the session with the Puna mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Sri Nityananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nityanandam. Thank you all. Nityanandam. Hope to see you all again tomorrow. Join us for the yoga and join throughout the day as we are going to receive more and more powerful cognitions from Swamiji. Tomorrow we're going to have another powerful day of Paramashivoham Level-1 with the Keshavata Murthy Darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So the topic is going to be wealth manifestation. It's a very exciting topic for many of you, I'm sure. So let us all join in and receive Swamiji in this very form. Thank you all. Nityanandam.